Hi. Have you ever wondered how much time you could save simply by rushing on a journey?
We often see people taking chances, overtaking, speeding away at traffic lights whilst we're doing our lessons and generally driving. And we'd often wondered, does it actually get you there quicker? So in this video, we're going to run an experiment.
Yep, we're going to drive the same route, about 25 miles approximately, but in two different ways. I'm going to be rushing.
There's a surprise. I'm going to be taking it nice and leisurely.
Yeah, so I'm going to be driving like that. I'll overtake wherever safe. I'll stick to the speed limits if possible. I'll accelerate quickly. I expect I'm going to use more fuel or electricity in this case. We can look at the figures as we go. And you're going to be driving more leisurely.
Yes, so I'm not going to be rushing because I'll get there when I get there. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, one, do we save any time? How I should imagine I'll be far more economical than you because I won't be accelerating as hard. But actually, I don't think there'll be a huge amount of time difference, but you never know. So that's why we're doing this video.
What's your guess? I'm going to say 5 minutes. I think that's optimistic, but I'm going for 5.
I actually think it's going to be less than 5. I'd go for about 2 or 3 minutes, actually.
In how this is going to take us probably
About 45
solid
minutes.
at least half an hour of driving. Yes.
So I think there's going to be a time difference of about 2 or 3, which actually, when you consider taking risks, sometimes, you know, you are putting yourself at risk of having an accident. Is it really worth it? That's the question.
Yeah. Of course, we're interested to see what you think. So feel free to leave a comment, put your guess in the comment description below, and we'll find out.
Yeah. So as always, please click the like button, subscribe, and press the bell so that you can be notified when we do a new video. And yeah, hope you enjoy this one.
Great, let's go.
Okay, so me and Matt are ready, and we've both got exactly the same drive computer displaying, so we're going to reset them right now at the same time. So I'm going to give them a thumbs up. Go.
Yep, mine's reset. All set. Would you like to start?
There we go. So we're reset. He's put his shades on. He means business. I'm going to take my time. He's going to rush. Let's see what happens. Here we go. He's letting me go first as well.
Well, I can't exactly rush in this car park, but as soon as I can, I will overtake. Hopefully Rico driving will give me an opportunity.
So we planned our route before we go, and at certain points on the route, we're going to give you an update.
Okay.
And he's gone already. Yes, off you go, Mr. Crow.
I wouldn't normally overtake in a 30 zone, but every little counts on this journey.
My drive's going to be nice, I know, because I'm going to take my time, quite leisurely, not going to rush. And I think it's far more important to just take your time than take risks and not actually get where you want to go. So we'll, even if it is slightly longer, I personally think I'd rather take a few minutes longer than take unnecessary risks.
I was hoping that car would turn left. Now it means I've probably got to overtake them. And here comes Anne. So far I've gained nothing. Excellent.
So interestingly, this is our first national speed limit road, and Matt's already gone accelerated, but that's fine. He might get caught behind someone that's going slow. I mean, this person in front of me is not going slow. We're doing about 45, still gaining speed, which is fine.
So I'm going to use cruise control quite a lot. Hopefully that will keep me right on the limit when safe, but without speeding. Don't want to be breaking the rules to cheat.
Yeah, so I'm doing a steady 50 mile an hour now on this national speed limit road. I know the road quite well. I know that there's a 30 mile an hour coming up soon, so he might be gone off into the distance, but I'm sure we'll see him again shortly. Never know, he might get stuck behind a tractor.
So I can see there's a 30 limit ahead. Normally I'd be braking or slowing down already. Today I'll have to brake a bit later, gain a few more seconds. But this obviously wastes a lot of fuel and brake wear. There we go.
So here we go, up to our 30 mile an hour limit. So as per the rules, I make sure that I am doing 30 as I cross the line.
That was lucky. I thought the van was going to pull out in front of me. I'd have had to wait or overtake them. Don't normally drive like this. It's not a good feeling having to worry about every last second. I think I'd rather just be doing Anne's job, cruising along.
It's quite nice actually. Normally we're filming our videos in towns, but we're going for a nice leisurely drive into the countryside today. Nice, lovely, sunny day, so why not?
So of course, with these double solid lines in the middle of the road, I'm not allowed to overtake. You shouldn't be overtaking here anyway, of course, but these lines continue for some way, so forced to follow the blue car at this point. And look, tons of traffic. Even though they're doing 52, or probably 49 on the GPS, I'd like to overtake. Perhaps I can in a moment. Right then. Take the blue car.
It's the
And the silver one.
last to dance.
I'm not going to take any chances at roundabouts or any other junction, so I'm still going to take my time, make sure it's safe to enter. Let's see. That's good. Okay, another roundabout, and then I'll give us an update, see what the scores on the doors are. I need to turn left. Let's hope that tractor doesn't come my way. Wouldn't normally care. Oh no, good. Looking for a nice clear. Good, good. Alright, let's get back up to speed. So, we have done 7.5 miles in 13 minutes and 13 seconds. An average speed of 34 miles an hour. I'm surprised it's not more, actually. and an average economy of 3.7, 3.5 miles per kilowatt hour, which is not that great. These cars should be able to do over 4 if driven sensibly. I'm sure Anne will be along with her update in a moment.
Okay, so we're turning left at this roundabout, but just to give you an update as soon as we get here. So the 4 things we're measuring are our kilowatts per hour, miles per kilowatt per hour, which I'm currently reading as 4.7. My average speed is 32 miles per hour. My distance is 7.5 miles, and my time is 13 minutes and 59 as soon as I said that. So at the roundabout it would have been 13 minutes, 53, 54, something like that.
Lovely day for drive. Not very much traffic, which suits me on today's challenge. But yeah, good weather. The sun is out. 15 degrees. Can't complain.
So yeah, so just cruising. It's a 60 mile an hour. I'm doing about 55. The road's clear, it's dry, it's sunny, there's no hazards. So yeah, having a nice drive.
Normally I wouldn't go very fast here because it's not very far to the next village, but today every second counts, so I will go back up to the national speed limit, even if it's only for half a mile.
Making sure I was doing 40 as I entered the 40. I'm going to stick it on cruise just to make sure not going above the speed limit.
I bet Anne's just rolling along, listening to the radio, just chilling. I'm keep thinking, I want to go. It's not a good feeling. I don't know how much I've made up so far, but I'm not sure it's worth it. I wouldn't say it's more fun driving like this, not at all. Nice big straight, but I can't do anything until the speed limit changes. Car behind is keen though, look at that. They're almost certainly going to do something. Here we go.
At the end of this road, we're going to hit a town, and then you're looking at traffic lights, roundabouts, other traffic, lots of things that potentially would slow him down. So it'd be interesting to see if I do catch up with him, will it be at that place, or overall will it be that I catch up with him at the end, or does he just stay ahead the whole time? Who knows? It's quite good fun, this, isn't it? It's like an experiment at school. Oh, we have a fire engine. I'm on a blind bend, so I'm going to slow myself down to make sure that that fire engine can just overtake on this straight. Right. Made it very clear I've pulled over. There we go. So that has obviously will affect my overall time and distance. I'm still in a 30, sorry, went a bit over then. It's because I was concentrating on that. I wonder if it's going where Matt is, you know, if it's going further up the road, will Matt actually then also have to slow down for said fire engine? Hope wherever it's going, that everything's all right.
All right, time for another update, and we've done 13.7 miles. That's taken me 21 and a half minutes. An average speed of only 38 miles an hour. Oh, you'd think you'd get more, but I don't suppose you're at 60 for very long. And the average economy is improved slightly to 3.9 miles per kilowatt hour. So that's better, but let's see how Anne has done.
So we're at Euston. This is a checkpoint that we've agreed on. So I have gone, I think my economy's gone up, 5.2 miles per kilowatt hour, 36 miles per hour average speed, 14 miles bang on distance, and 23 minutes, 28 seconds. So there you go, that's the latest.
to 30. Good. I haven't had to stop at a roundabout yet. It's working out for me. In fairness, the traffic has been quite light today, so this has given me a chance. If it was heavy traffic, I don't think I'll be able to do anything.
Quite lucky that we live in a nice area, quite close to the actual countryside, which is lovely, especially on a day like today. So I wonder where he is, how much further he is.
Someone in a bigger rush than I am. Can you believe it?
So I can't see him ahead of me at all. But he is now going through town.
Just a pedestrian crossing. Let's hope it doesn't take long.
I'm still kind of having a free run up to these things. Nobody's coming, so I'm going to carry on.
I'm feeling the stress of rushing. Oh. My normal advice is just to leave early, and you've got plenty of time. But if you're one of those people that rushes everywhere, why would you choose to do this? This is not good.
Yes, it's nice and quiet today. Haven't got held up at all. Which actually, you know, if neither of us have been held up, then it is purely just down to driving style, which is a fair comparison. Oh, here we go. Red traffic light, pedestrian crossing. This is my first thing that could make a difference. Just keep rolling. Like Dory, just keep swimming. Just keep driving, just keep driving.
So I got through the town pretty easy, no big delays, but I stopped at 3 traffic lights. Every second counts. Oh. Okay, another quick update. We have now done 18.3 miles in 30 minutes and 20 seconds of driving. An average of 36 miles an hour, that's come down. And I've used 3.9, I can do 3.9 miles per kilowatt hour.
So at this checkpoint, we're looking at average miles per kilowatt hour, 52, God I wish, 5.2 miles per kilowatt hour, an average speed of 35 miles per hour, driving distance of 18.8 miles, and a time of 31 minutes 41 seconds, sorry, not point, yeah, 31 minutes 41 seconds, there you go.
Red lights again. Are we next though? I won't mind if it goes green now. As long as Anne catches all the same red lights, then I won't even mind, but it certainly feels bad stopping for so long.
So when I get to the traffic lights, I will update you. So they're red, I'm just going to roll up gradually. No point rushing, is there, if I can't go anywhere? Give me a good... Whoa, someone went speedy across traffic lights. So obviously it wouldn't have made a huge amount of difference. I didn't sit there for too long. So we've just had a sneaky phone call from the husband wanting to know where I was. I knew he'd want to know if he was winning by miles, and actually he's not. We think we're only about a minute. I'm only about a minute behind him, which he was quite surprised about. And we had a chat about what hold-ups we've had. So I've had the blue light, obviously the fire engine, blue lights. I've not hold-ups, but, you know, things that have slowed me down. So blue lights of the fire engine, we had the pedestrian crossing red light, we had the traffic lights, turning left red light, and we had the next set of traffic lights. They were red, sat there just for a few seconds. So, and he's had similar actually. He didn't have a fire engine, but he has had, you know, he said he had about 3 red lights in Thetford, which is exactly the same as me. So it sounds like we've had similar journeys, you know, and I'm not that far behind. So it'll be interesting. We're coming towards the end of our route. So we'll find out shortly. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Stay there, Mr. Pheasant. Thank you. Got no road sense, have they? I think their brain's only the size of a pea, so who, you know, what do we expect? Not the cleverest. Them and pigeons. Not the cleverest, are they? Although pigeons actually, you know, when people race them, they've got those, they know where to go. And in the war, they used to use pigeons as messengers. They used to tie things to their legs and fly them places. So they can't be that stupid. Maybe they're naturally a little bit lazy, stupid, and then you have to train them up. I'm rambling now. Just on a straight road. Ain't got to think about much. So thinking about how clever birds are. There you go. Just shows how relaxed I am and not rushing. Because rushing is futile.
Okay, time for another update. I've done 25.3 miles in 39 minutes and 6 seconds, an average of 38 miles an hour, and I've done 3.6 miles per kilowatt hour. I don't know how much power Anna's saved and how far she is back, but yeah, it might be a lot closer than I was hoping for.
Average miles per kilowatt hour is 4.8. Average speed 37 miles per hour. Distance of 25.6 miles, and a time of 40 minutes and 51 seconds.
Can use the right lane because it's a double lane exit, which is helpful.
So we're now coming back into Bury St Edmunds, approaching the end of our route. So we've got a bit more national speed limit road to go for a few miles, and then we'll be in town. And again, you know, you never know what we're going to get held up with. Just imagine Matt on this bit, come off the roundabout, foot straight down, boom, out to the right, overtaking. I mean, it is a national speed limit, so I'm going to overtake.
I didn't expect the grey car to do that. Don't expect the blue car did either. Right, back into a 30 zone. About half a mile to go.
Oh, there's a puzzle on the road. Oh dear, someone's dropped a puzzle. So we're coming back into town. This bit, just that I'm going to join off of this roundabout, is our last stretch of National Speed Limit Road before we get into Bury. So it's not very long, so I'm not going to make a point of getting right up to 70 miles an hour, but I'm sure Matt did. He will have taken every opportunity to do the speed limit.
Okay, we're turning into the final car park. We're going to park in the test bays for the driving test centre. That is the finish of the route.
Oh, look at that roundabout's nice and clear for us. Let's hope he got held up by lots of cars.
I'll park facing outwards and we can see how long it takes Anne to turn up. Oh, I hope it's a lot, but I'm not too hopeful. Quick reverse parallel park, a reverse pay park. There we go. And I have finished my route of 30 miles exactly in 46 minutes, 50 seconds, 38 miles per hour average speed with 3.6 miles per kilowatt hour. So, question is, how much longer will it take Anne to get here? I've got a stopwatch running. We'll see.
As I said, not much traffic about today. It's quite quiet. It's a Sunday, so not too much, no queuing or ridiculous hold-ups in town, but still, you know, can't just expect no one to be there, so still having to slow down and give way and all of those things.
I can't believe I've made 5 minutes up. Let's hope for 2.
And we'll see what the final statistics are. I don't think there's going to be much in it. So I said 2 to 3 minutes. Matt said 5. I would think I've driven much more economically, so that will be a point to me. He would have obviously had a higher average speed, I should imagine, but a lower average speed doesn't make a huge amount of difference. And obviously, mileage-wise, we should be the same, roughly thereabouts, give or take 0.2 or 1 of a mile. So here we go. We're just coming into the test centre. This is the final part of our route today.
Oh no. I think I've just seen her. Here she comes. She's got a park yet. It might just be 2 minutes by the time she's parked.
His car is still running. Let's hope he's done his final statistics.
Will she park forwards or backwards? Let's see.
So I'll reverse into the bay and then I will give my final reading off of my car. I don't think I'm going to do the best bay park, but I'm not being assessed for it. That's the worst one I've done for ages. There you go, that'll do. So, 4.8 kilowatt per hour, miles per kilowatt hour, 37 miles per hour, 30.3 miles, and 49 minutes and about 15 seconds. So there you go. That's me. We'll see what Matt's done. He's standing there smiling, but so there you go. Anyway, we'll compare our notes and let you know what the results are. See you in a minute. So we're back in the car park at the test centre, and Matt will do a complete comparison on the video, but just as a quick summary, I literally arrived about 2 minutes, just over.
Just 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes.
Disappointing from my side.
You obviously didn't try hard enough.
I did.
But actually, what's interesting was fuel economy wise, worked out you've probably used.
Oh, probably 30% more fuel.
Yeah. So Matt, or electricity in our case, but Matt's used 30% more electricity to gain 2 minutes
in 30 miles. And that was with quite clear roads. I overtook, I don't know, actually. It must have been at least 5 things. And I was making progress, but it doesn't translate into much time.
No. So I suppose, if you want to ask the question, is rushing worth it? Probably not, actually. No. You're not going to get there any quicker, really. Just save, a couple of minutes in the big scheme of things. When you consider that you're taking more risks, it'll be more tiring. You're concentrating far more. I had a lovely drive.
It was stressful for me. Honestly, every time I stopped at a red light, I was like, damn, red light. When someone was going 5 under the limit, I was like, I can't overtake. It's too close to the limit. It was stressful. I would much rather, like I normally do, leave early and just cruise. I
found myself rambling, talking about pigeons and pheasants and how clever they were. You might include it in the video. But yeah.
I think I'll have to now.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's how exciting my drive was and how stressful it wasn't, the fact that I could actually talk about that. But yes, it was interesting. I'm glad we did it. It kind of, so if you're thinking, if I drive a bit faster, will I get there any quicker? No. And it probably actually costs you more money.
Yes. Yeah. That's a lot of fuel for 2 minutes. So rushing is futile. That is the long and the short of it.
Yep. And
there we are. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, as I said on my video, it was one of our instructors that suggested we do this because he believes that rushing is futile, and I believe that we've probably proven his point correct. Yeah. So thanks, Shane. And thanks for watching.
No worries. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.